Hello, everyone, and welcome to our meeting this evening. It's our pleasure, Florence and myself, to host the meeting and to welcome everyone onto this call. Thank you so much for finding time to be here with us and also keeping time. You know, time is very crucial. And when you are punctual, you tell the world who you are. I mean, people lose time and it's never recovered. So we really appreciate seeing you here, especially being on a weekend. You have sacrificed your time to be here with us. If it's your very first time to be here with us, we want to say welcome. I will start by introducing myself and then the concept that we are discussing. And then towards the end, we'll have a guest speaker who will be speaking to us. So my name is Kariuki Josphat. Blessed with to have a wife seated with me here, Florence Charotich, and between us we have 4 young children, which we thank God for. Before this opportunity that we'll be discussing here, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and she was a high school teacher with the TSC, teaching physics and mathematics. And in as much as we'll be talking of an opportunity that will help you better yourself financially, one would wonder then, if we were full-time employees, why did we have to jump on board? And the simple reasoning is, the economy dictates that if you want to really remain afloat, you have to make sure you are not dependent on only one source of income. So it's now 11 years from when we were shown the opportunity that has changed our lives for good. And as we move along, it will be very clear that for sure our lives changed. And now we are at that phase where you want to see everyone else also succeed the way you have succeeded. So allow me to start off by sharing the slides so that it will be very easy to move together. So let me share the slides here. All right, so that's what we are talking about there. We are the International Superstars team, and I'm sure you'll love being part of such a family of dreamers. And our mission is simple: training and equipping entrepreneurs to reach their maximum income potential by earning extra income. It is very sad that many people, as the late Dr. Munloe Miles observed, that many people die without exploiting their potential. And he gave the analogy of the cemetery, where so many people are there, but they never achieved their dreams. So he says that that's the richest place on earth. We don't want to go that direction. So what we are doing is we are working hard to equip entrepreneurs globally. Anyone in this call can be a very, very successful entrepreneur if you so wish. So that's why we are here. And we want to say this, that our dreams are valid. Sometimes we give up on our dreams because you have worked so hard, you are not making much progress, and you throw your hands up, you give up on your dreams. But we are saying this: let us dream again. And your dreams are very, very valid. Don't you despair on your dreams. It doesn't matter how long it has taken so far and you haven't achieved them, keep on dreaming. Which car do you want to drive? Sometimes one would think that it's a luxury driving a car, but you realize that today it makes your life easier. In any case, you feel nice when you're driving a machine like that one. You want to earn extra income. Everyone is crying of economy stuff. You also want to travel around the world, all right? And you want to live in a nice place. These are just but among the very many dreams that most of us have. Now, this is a real breakthrough. And when I was shown this cash flow quadrant 11 years ago, I was shocked that one can live a very limited life if you are on the left-hand side of the quadrant, while people on the right-hand side of the quadrant are living full potential. So Robert Kiyosaki advises this, that you can either be an employee where you work very hard, but you don't have security because anytime you can be fired, and we have seen it during Corona period. You don't have time for your family and to do things of your own because you are under someone else. Someone else is controlling how you spend your time. And the income you earn is called active income, because only when you are active can you earn that income. Now on the other side, at the bottom there, left-hand side bottom, we have self-employed people, people who start small businesses and they get into large debts, and therefore they have insufficient funds. You have a lot of stress here because you own a job or a small business. Now, the left-hand side is comprised of 95% of the population. Unfortunately, they only contribute 5% of the wealth in the world. So that's the stress zone. But think of the right-hand side, where everyone would desire to be, where we have business owners. These are people who work, whose work is easy. They don't have to stress themselves so much. They have financial stability. They have some spare time that they can spend with their families. Now, they earn what we call passive income, because even when you are not working, you can still earn the income. But the best of all, ladies and gentlemen, is the lower one there, investor I. Because when you're an investor, then you don't work for money, money works for you. You don't have debts, you are financially free. You have plenty of money. So money is working for you. And that is where everyone would want to be. So that is the corner for freedom. Now, 5% of the world's population is on the right-hand side, but they control 95% of the wealth. So where would you rather be? Is it on the left-hand side of the quadrant or right-hand side quadrant? All factors constant, you want to be on the right-hand side quadrant. So now we have a sure vehicle. This is amazing. 17th of July 2010 is when I was shown this vehicle. And I want to say I have confidence and authority to say that it really works. It's a sure vehicle to move you from the left-hand side of limitation to the right-hand side of abundance. So the vehicle that we are using is called Neolife. Neolife simply means new life, changing your life from good to better, from struggling to being free financially and in terms of time. So Neolife was started by Jerry Brashfield way back in 1958. So it has stood the test of time. You're talking of 63 years. In Africa, it came to in 1971, Kenya 1996, to me and Piaros 2010, and to you today. And we are in over 56 countries globally. Now, why has the company stood the test of time for all those years? It's because of our strong values. Think of this. You can see the values there. Honesty and integrity. We say that honesty and integrity are very expensive. You can't find them in cheap people. And that's very true. But here we tell you, when you are partnering with us, be ready to go by these values. Then people are number one. You know, out there, people are busy looking for money. But my simple formula, if you want to be very wealthy, is don't look for money. Just help other people to achieve what they want, and you'll achieve what you want. So people are number one. Products that work. We'll be talking of products cutting across different ranges that we use in our houses, and you will definitely love them. And then we have equal opportunity for all, young and old, highly educated, and those who are not lucky to have been educated so highly, and so on and so forth. Then long-range vision. It's not something that you do today only. It's something that you'll be benefiting, and your generations to come will be benefiting. So when we say products, our products work. Look at this scientific advisory board here, which was founded by the late Dr. Arthur Fast. And Dr. Arthur Fast was the same founder of cancer chemotherapy. So we are talking of the highest level of scientists. And what they do is they make sure that all the products that we use, and I'll be mentioning some of them, are based in nature and they are backed by science. So when we talk of products, you can see we have all ranges of products. Products that you use and you feel better. You use and you look better. Then you live better. So they are in different categories. Some are herb alternatives for fine-tuning our hormones. For ladies, you have feminine herbal, so that any issues with your hormones are taken care of. Some are not able to conceive because of hormonal imbalance. Now this sorts you out. Others have got challenges in their monthly cycles. So this one will help you to regularize everything. For us gentlemen, masculine herbal will help us to remain as men throughout our lives. And on one extreme, we are saying, you don't want to be okay today and later you get these cancers, prostate cancer, and for ladies, feminine related cancers like breast cancer, cervical cancer, and others. So herbal alternatives fine-tune our hormones. Then we have home care or golden home care products. In our houses, we don't want to use chemicals, so you can use these natural detergents. And mark my words, they are very economical. Instead of buying different soaps out there, you can buy like one LDC that you'll be using for bathing, washing utensils, the house, everything. So you end up saving a lot of money. Then we also have skincare, age-defying skincare, which are natural. They are natural. So there is no way of affecting your skin, because if you use chemicals, then you are affecting your skin. For our children, we have a children program. It's good to invest in your children so that they grow with the best health. For farming, we have Super Grow, which boosts your yields in the farm, and it doesn't affect the pH value of your soil. So basically, we are saying we have all sorts of products. And when you partner with a company, now they are able to help you build a very huge business with limited or minimal expenses. Think about that. You are in your own business, but not by yourself. They will import the products for you. You don't have to incur the cost of importing products. Then they will give you website to build your business online. Today, that is very important. The logistics of how the products are going to be delivered to customers, you know, all the things that you need, literature materials to explain more of the business, and so on and so forth. So look at what happens. Out there, when you are buying products, ordinarily, the traditional way of doing business, you have to go through middlemen, wholesalers, advertisers, retailers, distributors, all of them, and they make products expensive for no reason. So here, we don't have them. It is you directly connected with the company in your life, and you pay a one-time fee of 8,970. Now, I would love to say this, that this money comes back to you in form of a couple of things. The first one is a kit. This kit contains an international license. You use the same license to build your business, even in other countries. I told you we are in more than 57 countries. So you can build businesses in all those countries. Then you are given literature materials so that you can learn more of the business. And then the company gives you our top 4 products packaged in what we call Provitality. Now, Provitality is a combination of 4 products. The first one works on your cells because you are as healthy as your cells, and we call it TNN. The second one is immune booster. We call it carotenoid complex. It's made of many fruits and vegetables so that it boosts your immunity. The third one is omega-3 salmon plus, which helps perfect the health of your heart, your joints, and your brain. And the last one is multi, that is many minerals and vitamins. So you are given the 4 products for a whole month, Now, every product is assigned points. So like the Provitality there is 36 points. So if you bought 2 other Provitalities for your family members, then you are at 108 points, simple mathematics. And then the company will also give you your own website, so you can do your business in your house. You know, it is shocking that during Corona period, our business performed better than the years before, because we are able to do business while we are in our own houses. And in any case, we are dealing with the products that are so powerful to fight Corona. And then you're also getting free delivery anywhere in the country. So what is your work? Beautiful. You know, if you are told that you make all the money and there is no work that you are doing, then there must be something that is not genuine. But here we work, only that we don't work hard, we work smart. Look at this. The first one is use the product. Let me explain why this is work. I told you we don't advertise products. Now you have bought the products for your own use without them being advertised. So you have saved the company a lot of money. So you will be paid because of that. Then the second one is, okay, when you buy products for your own use, you get points. Now, the second one is you share products. Sharing products means you sell to those who are not members, because there is no way they can access the products directly from the company if they have not partnered with the company. So that is what we are saying. When you buy the product, you buy at a discount. And then if you have been given a discount, when you sell to your clients, then that becomes your profit. So you are getting both the points and profits. Then the third one is the major one. I love this. You share the opportunity. That is, bring other colleagues so that they can also build business and they get financial freedom. So sharing the opportunity means bringing others so that they can partner with the company directly and they will be buying for themselves and building their own part-time business. That's the main one. Now, number 4 is you train. You cannot really be very successful in something you have not trained. You wouldn't be a pilot without training to be a pilot. You would be a doctor without being trained to be a doctor. So now, for the sake of illustration, let's assume that you have partnered with the company and you have gotten 2 more profitability packs. So one is 36 points, so the 3 of them is 108 points. Now you are called a qualifying distributor. So you have got your 2 extra packs and you are called a qualified distributor, and you get a recognition pin written distributor. Now what we will do is we will major on number 3, sharing the opportunity. Look at how it works. You are the center there with 108 points, and although some will buy more products, let's just work with the 108 points. You have brought 4 friends who are also dreamers. They want better life. They want to be financially free. They want to earn an extra source of income. And they have partnered with the company. Let's say they have also gotten 108 points, though I can assure you some will get to 500 points and so on and so forth. Now, you are not paid from your 108 points alone. You are paid from all the 4, 108 times 5. Okay? So that is way beyond 500 points. And you are called a manager, earning something between 1,000 to 2,500. And you get a recognition pin called manager. It's written manager. Here we really recognize every single effort that you make. That's a major difference between us and the outside world there. So what happens the following month? Let's assume the 4 people you brought, they have climbed up to the level of managers. So they are also managers like you. So with the 4 managers, and of course you have brought a few other qualified distributors, you are called a senior manager, earning something between 3,000 to 10,000, though it can be more than that. And you are given a pin of a senior manager. But then from senior manager, when your points goes to over 2,000, then you are called an executive manager. Sorry, not senior manager, but executive manager. And an executive manager, you earn 10,000 to 30,000 Kenya shillings, and you get an executive manager pin. Now, the beauty is when the 4 becomes senior managers, a few are qualified senior managers, others executive managers, and so on and so forth. you become what we call a director. And as a director, you're earning anything between 50,000 to 90,000. Now, what I have shown you is a 2 to maximum 6 months period plan. In 2 months, all the way to 6 months, you should be able to be a director earning 50,000 to 90,000. How is that? It is on part-time basis. You are still teaching the university if you are a lecturer like myself. You are still in the hospital doing your job as a doctor. You are still farming as a farmer, but on part-time basis, you are earning 50 to 90,000. Isn't that something? Would it not change your life? Would it not insulate you from the toughness of economy? People are saying the petrol prices have gone up and it's tough. So someone told me when the expenses go high, instead of complaining, make more money. And that is what we are here to do. So in a general term, we are saying there you are getting your director PIN. And it's not only that, there are also many other benefits, cash incentives, like we'll add you, Pieros and myself, we add you 10,000 Kenya shillings when you become a director on top of your 90,000. Then lifestyle invitation to a 5-star hotel. Next month we'll be in a 5-star hotel here in Nairobi with all our directors. And then in December, you get director folder, world-class recognition, and so on and so forth. So that's the lander. I have gone up to director, but let me say that director was just the starting point, not the end. This is amazing. Director, where you're earning 90,000 is just but the beginning. Now, life begins there. What you do is help one person to become a director like you, and you will be called a sapphire director. Here we say, if you don't help others to grow, then you don't grow. Now, as a sapphire director, the least you can be paid is 100,000 Kenya shillings. And you start traveling around the world. We'll be flying with our sapphire directors to Czech Republic in the month of May next year. So exciting. Then when you have helped 3 people to become directors, then you are called a ruby director. And as a ruby director, you're earning 200,000 plus. Then you are taken to a gold-coated hotel in Johannesburg, Santon Sun. You know, life becomes so sweet. But the climax is when you have helped 6 directors. You brought 6 people who are go-getters, they know what they want, and they sprint all the way to director. And you are called a president team member, earning more than 500,000 per month. You know what, guys? 11 years ago, when we were shown this with the PROs, we didn't ask why we should start. We asked ourselves, why not? I mean, we didn't have a single reason as to why not to start. There could have been reasons, but we didn't entertain the reasons why we could not start. Things like not having time, being busy. You know, sometimes you are too busy, but not making progress. A time comes when you settle down and you say, enough is enough. I want to evaluate my life. And I changed something, because things will never change until you change. So Pieros was more interested with the health. Not that she was sick, but she was a candidate of being sick. No, she was quite horizontally blessed, 124 kgs. I'm sure you are looking at her now and you're wondering, what? Yes. And so she was a candidate of pressure, diabetes, and all those, issues related with weight. For me, the challenge was in the pocket. I was so uncomfortable, working so hard throughout the month, and then I am paid just too little that it could not really take me very far. But from when we came here, life changed. I'm telling you, although we started small, our first bonus was only 2,002 Kenya shillings. That was our first bonus. But remember, it is part-time. She's still having her TSC salary. I'm still having my university salary. And then on part-time basis, we have 2,002 Kenya shillings. The second month, when we started networking, bringing other people, we got to 5,252 shillings. The third one, 22,000. By the 7th month, we were already earning 60,000. And we were taken to Windsor Golf and Country Club, and she fired her boss. So she has not been working for an employer for all those over 10 years now. I continued doing it part-time, but in 1 year's time, my income here was more than what the university was paying me. And I want you to be in my shoes. I want you to imagine you starting today and in 1 year's time, you are at 6-figure income here on part-time basis. But also think about the alternatives. Supposing for whatever reason, you don't grab the opportunity because of fear of, will I succeed? Because of fear of where will I get people from? You know, those things that we really fear, I call them fear of the unknown. Now, if you don't grab the opportunity, then it means you'll have missed all these things. In 2 years' time, we were already at over 200,000. I remember we stopped working and we started driving ourselves. We stopped paying rent and we started living in our own place here in Nairobi. You know, in 2 years, 11 months, we were president team members, earning over $500,000 per month. We stopped driving cars and started driving machines, you know. We bought another home here in Nairobi. So the first one became a source of income through rent collection. And we are saying it's possible. In only 5 years, I was able to fire my own boss. I mean, imagine going to your employer, Catholic University of Eastern Africa, and resigning from such a good, luxurious job. That tells you you must have been placed at a very high level that you are financially free. So now together we are enjoying financial freedom and time freedom. And I can only assure everyone in this call that it is possible. It is possible. You must not doubt yourself. There is no difference between us and you. It's only that we started earlier than you. And I want to invite one of the very successful, the most successful directors in our team. She came in and in only 3-4 months, she was earning too much money that she couldn't believe it. And what we are saying is, if she can do it, she will tell you how she came in, her background, and then you'll realize that you are not limited unless you limit yourself. So on behalf of all the other directors, I want to bring on stage Okech Florence. If Florence, you can hear me, please.
Yes, I can hear you, our dear President. Thank you for giving me this chance. Our fellow members, our guests, good evening to you all. I'm very glad to be with you this evening.
Okay, and also, is your video on? We cannot see your video.
Okay. Ooh. Hello, I know it will come. It takes some time to come. Let me put it off again. Okay, there I go. Good evening to you all. And thank you very much, our dear presidents, for giving me this chance to share my success story. Actually, it is a great evening. And I want to thank God for this evening because He has really been an able God and a very faithful God in my life. And for the sake of those who do not know me, our guests, and even some members who do not know me, my name is Florence Okech. I am a mother, a wife, and I am a nurse by profession. I do this business part-time, and I joined this business 5 years ago. That was in June 2016. And since then, my journey has really been great. And actually why I joined this business was because of my mom's illness. My mom had a disease called asthma. I believe most of you have heard of that disease. And she was on and off hospital. Hardly a month would pass without my mother getting admitted to a ward. So it was really bad. And this really tortured us as a family. So when I was growing up, it was my prayer and desire that one of these days I become a health worker to help my mother, because we watched her suffering. And as you all know, asthma is not a curable disease, so it comes on and off. So one day, a God-sent angel, that was on 31st May 2016, a God-sent angel sent me a message to attend a meeting in Nakuru, where I live. And I went to the meeting, sat, listened very carefully, and after the meeting, I joined immediately without hesitation. Because from the meeting, I learned that the founder of this company suffered from asthma, and his asthma got cured because of the wonderful products that I had just learned of. So I joined. After joining, I bought these products to my mom, sent them to her back at home, at the rural home. She started using the products, and within the first month, my mother never got admitted in a ward. And as usual, it was the norm now that every month she had to be admitted, because now her condition was getting worse and worse by the day. So she continued taking the products. The second month, she took the products, and the third one. And for the 3 consecutive months, my mother's health continued improving, and she never, ever went back to the ward that she normally used to go. So this really made me very excited. And as the excitement was rising, the company also started paying me a bonus, which in the first month, it came as a surprise. But I thank God for our able leaders who encouraged me and showed me that in this opportunity, apart from attaining the optimum health, the company can also pay you for buying and using the products. So this was a proof that the company can give you a bonus out of buying products for my mom. Where on earth do you go to the chemist, buy medicine, and then you're paid? It is only in this company. So I was very, very excited. And without wasting time, our leaders came in handy, showed me how even to make more money. They explained to me how the check came, and they really emphasized the importance of training. So being a teachable student and being also a student who was hungry to succeed, I made sure that I attended all the trainings, and this really led to my success. So my mother's condition got better by the day, and these days my mom enjoys good health, together with her friends whom they were attending to a clinic together. She shared about the products, and they're also doing well. And me being a nurse, I also shared this story with my patients and even my neighbors and friends around me. And these friends, my patients, and even all the friends around me are also enjoying good health. Some of them even joined me to continue using the products and even improving their extra income. The health of my family also has improved greatly, and including me. I've also experienced a lot of the products. I've used them of the beauty products. I've used the healthcare products. And as you can see, my skin is glowing. And people normally ask me, what are you using? Yeah, and okay, I've reached the 5th floor, but people don't give me those ages. They normally give me 30 to 40. And that means that the products are really working well on me. And not only me alone, I'm sharing it with a lot of people. The other benefit that I've gotten from this opportunity is financial freedom. I told you that I do this business part-time. as a civil servant, normally, I believe that some of us on the call are civil servants. We normally have a paper at the end of the month called payslip. And this payslip at times can end up in ICU because of the so many things that we do with this money. And you find out that by the second or the third day of the month, the money is gone. You don't have any money. You have the paper payslip, yes, but there's no money because you also deducted the things like pay as you earn, pay as you eat, pay as you marry. So you end up having a very thin net. So with this opportunity that I joined, actually have enjoyed financial freedom because in my first month, I told you that I earned a check of 1,400, which really motivated me. And I also told you that I was shown how to even make more money. And in my second month, actually after proving that these products work, I shared with quite a number of people. And my second check in this opportunity, that was my second month, I earned a check of 34,700 and something. Actually, I want to tell you it was an exciting moment in my life because there's nowhere in this world where one can earn 1,000 in the first month of a business or of an opportunity, then the following month, there's an increase of over 30,000. It's only in this wonderful opportunity where you can get such an increment. I worked the business more and more, shared with a lot of people. And in my third month, I started earning a 6-digit income. It was I just don't know what to say. It was celebrations in our home because that time, nurses in the country were on strike. And coincidentally, my husband is a lecturer in one of the universities in Kenya. And coincidentally, they're also on strike. So there was no money in our house that month. You can see how God works things. Eh? Imagine God has prepared us to join this wonderful opportunity to serve us in the future. This month, we had money. Actually, we didn't lack anything because we had something. While some of my colleagues didn't have anything. Some of them used to whisper that they are living in rental houses, they are not able to pay the rent, they are not able to eat, they are not able to pay school fees because there's no salary. And I took this opportunity to even share with them. And after sharing, some of them are members in this wonderful opportunity. Some of them are also earning bonuses for this company. At least they have something to use, or even at the times when they don't have money. For example, when this time of Corona, when people are really struggling, you find out that some people have lost jobs, others are even not being paid because the economy has really gone down. But in your life, you'll never talk of economy has gone down because when everything is down, our business is growing at an alarming rate. Actually, I've earned the highest amount of bonuses when during the Corona period. Actually, I want to thank God for this opportunity. And I always call it a God-given opportunity because it has enabled me to do so many things. Actually, the highest check that I've earned in this company is the check of 365,000 Kenya shillings in 1 month. I'd never earned such a kind of money, which is not a loan, wherever I work. And this is 1 month where I had this kind of money. And this company also added more money in form of incentives. I've always been given chais, or we call them tea. And normally when somebody tells you that I'm going to buy you a cup of tea, it won't even cost 500. But in this case, the company gives you a chai of 180,000. Yes. Where on earth is that a chai or a plot or what is it? 180,000 Kenya shillings of chai. Isn't that great? Actually, this company has really made me do a lot of things that I was not able to do when I was when I didn't have I didn't have the opportunity when I was just working as a nurse. It has changed my life. Actually, even today, when with the nurses that we work with at my place of work, they see a great difference. Today, we had a very big meeting at Nuru Palace, where I even met some of my neighbors where I used to live before I moved to our home. They couldn't even believe it was me. They said, now, Yani, this is a total reformation. Yeah? And I really thank God for this, because apart from the monies that I've earned, I've also gotten something. Okay, this company has 3 benefits that we enjoy as members. So apart from the money, I've also traveled the world. When I joined this opportunity, I did not have any passport. I got my first passport courtesy of this company. And I can remember my presidents, my great leaders, harassing me to get my passport so that I do not fail to travel to South Africa. And that was my first outing ever since I was born. I'd never boarded a plane. Actually, I used to look at the planes while I was far away, maybe as a student when we were taken for a tour. But this time, I boarded a plane and flew together with my husband to South Africa. And one thing that is very, very nice with this company is that our company values a family unit. If you are to be taken to a trip, you go together with your husband. It is unlike our jobs, where when my husband goes out for maybe some conferences outside the country, he goes as a person, because the university only sponsors him as the work, as is the lecturer at that university. But in our company pays for us both. So we traveled to South Africa, and that was not the end. Have been traveling since then. And actually, the trip to South Africa and even the stay there is a memorable one. I cannot forget it, because I slept in a gold-coated hotel, an hotel where only presidents are booked in there. Actually, I tend to think that the workers there in that hotel thought that we are presidents of one of the African countries, maybe because of our complexion. So we were treated like a king and a queen. We were taken to tour in cool vehicles, yeah? And we toured with so very beautiful places. I can remember the best place that I went for tour, the Maropeng, where we were. It is a very big hill that has been drilled, and inside it there's a museum. We saw quite a lot of things. It was amazing. The treatment was classic. The hotel was classic. Everything was classic. Actually, it was a very, very good place to visit. And apart from that, I've traveled to other countries. I've been to Mauritius. I've been to the United Arab Emirates, capital called Abu Dhabi. I've been to Dubai twice. And actually, we use the best planes to travel to different destinations of the world. And one thing that this company does to its members is to make sure that hotels where we sleep or where we go, there are places, there are executive places, there are fantastic places that you can never even dream of. So we've really enjoyed traveling, and we are still traveling. For example, in June this year, I was in Dubai for a vacation. And you can imagine this time of Corona, where everything has stalled, people are losing jobs. But this company takes you for a vacation to Dubai just to relax and enjoy yourself. What a company. So actually, this is a company that will change your life from grace to grace, from grace to grace, because it has totally changed mine. The other thing that this company has done to me, I've had personal growth. Actually, the personal development from trainings, both from the company and even from the different teams that we are in. For example, here we are in Superstars team, and we've always gotten good trainings that have made me had a tremendous growth. and I've had a vast knowledge of the products where I can share very comfortably, and it has also helped me to build a very big team that is also enjoying the benefits of this company. I've not only been enjoying alone, I've not only been traveling alone, but right from Nakuru where I live, I've developed leaders and who are also earning bonuses and enjoying the profits of this company, and they have also enjoyed the good health of this company. Actually, I have an adorable team, both in Kenya and even outside the country. My team has now moved out of Kenya, and now I'm in other countries outside Kenya. My team now is in Italy, Milan. It is in Sweden. In Africa, my team is in Namibia, South Africa, and Botswana. My team is also in Juba, in South Sudan. And I want to thank God because with the digital world, we are able even to reach people outside Kenya. And being an international business, it has really opened up ways for us, even by the way of giving us links to share with the people in the world. And actually, that is why my business has spread all over many countries and still spreading. And I've forgotten to say that even my country is in the US, and I'm still having others whom I'm still sharing with. And I believe that it is gonna grow big because we have a strong support system, both from the company and even the leaders who have always been holding our hands. And the beauty of our business that when you join, you are never left alone. Your hand is held, and all these leaders guide you guide you until you reach, you achieve your desired results. I want to thank my team members because I am today what I am because of you. And I want to say that you are my pride. Without you, I wouldn't be what I am. So thank you very much for the great teamwork. And I also want to thank my fellow directors in the Superstars team. You have been great. You've been of great help to me. And special thanks to our great leaders, our presidents, who have always been our side. They've always offered us continued support. And I really thank them all, and God bless them all. To all our members of the call, you will remember that successful people are powered by the habits they have developed. And we are lucky that in our company, we have 3 successful habits that when done as required, they will reform our lives on a daily basis. Therefore, strive to build a habit that will transform your life every day. Make them part of your life. Therefore, on a daily basis, use the products for you to be a living testimony and achieve optimum health. Be a product of the products. We have the best products. Share the products and the opportunity to your friends to experience the same as you eventually earn bonus and profit. I said training has played a great role in my success, and a brain that keeps on getting new information never gets back to its initial state. So dear members, train. And to my fellow guests, if you want to fly, be in the company of eagles, and you will learn how to fly. And if you want to be successful, join your life. Remember that opportunities are never lost. They are taken up by others. So don't let others take your opportunities. Join your life and you'll never regret. So thank you very much, our dear president. Thank you very much, my fellow members and the guests on call for listening to me. I believe you have something to take home. God bless you all. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, simply the best. Thank you so much, Florence Okech. You know what shocks me is just the other day, you came in as a guest. I remember where you were seated And I asked myself, supposing you didn't see the opportunity, because there are some who don't see it, you would still be struggling as a nurse. But look at that transformation, a world-class leader enjoying life to the fullest. So that is the way to go. And Florence has mentioned something to do with lifestyle and travel. And I want to close in only 1 single minute by showing you the kind of traveling that awaits you. First of all, I love saying this, that it doesn't matter where you are. Just start and you'll go to wherever you want to be. I love this photo, which shows where I was when I was an employee in 2010, paying rent, not having much in life to show. But when I started this opportunity, look at the life of abundance there, driving the leadership of Land Cruiser, living in my own home, and having time and financial freedom. Look at where my wife was brought up, really wanting background. And look at the house that she built to her parents as a token of appreciation. So we are saying that everything is in your hand. You can decide to really maximize on it, or you can decide to just go through life without living. And when we talk of lifestyle, before even that, look at this, that you are joining the #1 team, as Florence has said. This is the founder recognizing the team, Josphat and Piaros, on behalf of the team as #1 in the world. That is where you belong. That's why people like Florence came in and flourished. Florence flourished, you know, and therefore you will come in and you also flourish because you are joining the #1 team. So lifestyle and travel start locally. When you become a director, we take you for orientation in a 5-star hotel. Look at all these directors. Every single month, there is a lifestyle event. And you feel there is a sense of fulfillment when you are treated like a queen, like a king, just because you are doing a good job. Out there, this is lacking. So this is the life that you deserve. All these are superstars team enjoying life in our restaurant. Look at all this traveling. Oh my, I didn't come to travel, but look at this. I have even lost count. We've been in all these places, you know, Windsor, you know, Cape Town, Zambia, Victoria Falls, Dubai, Grand Hyatt, the Lost City in Sun City, South Africa, Atlantis, the Palm, climbing the tallest building in the world, Dubai, Georgia, an island in Indian Ocean, Cape Town in 2017, Abu Dhabi in 2017, you know, in a 7-star hotel, Mauritius, young and old, Mexico, Los Cabos, Abu Dhabi again, even with my own parents. You can see Florence Okech was there also with the husband, Rao. You can see Lydia Mwesa there. And now next month we are headed to Zanzibar, 7th of November. And even before then, on 30th to 31st, or actually to 1st, 30th of this month to 1st of next month, we are again going to have some short lifestyle in Tanzania. And the company pays everything. I mean, it's so exciting. So you are welcome. This is where you belong. And every time we go out, we come back with a token of appreciation, 615,000, being a token of appreciation, a cup of tea, 615,000. This is amazing. They spoil you. But remember, it's not money just being issued. You are being appreciated, meaning you have done something. And that is what we are saying. So my call to each one of us is this: don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, jump in. While some people are procrastinating, others are running with the opportunity. Be that person who will run with it and never look back. Pay your registration directly to the company through the pay bill number there. Please write it down. 985650 is the business number, 985650. Then account number, you put your national ID. The amount is 8970 Kenya shillings. And we start the journey. 1 year from today, someone will be so excited that they started. Unfortunately, it is also possible to have 1 year from today, someone who is regretting that they never started. May God bless you so much as you join us. We promise to hold your hand and support you by all means. Thank you so much for listening to us. Thank you for your time. May you enjoy the rest of this weekend and see you at the top.